Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Committee to look into withdrawal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act in Nagaland to submit report in 45 days. Indian Army inquiry team to visit Oting December 4 incident site on Wednesday. Centre says children can register for COVID vaccine from 1st January 2022 on GoWin. And Niti Aayog releases fourth edition of the Healthy States Progressive India report. As India marches towards administering 150 crore vaccine doses against COVID-19, news about the fresh corona variants is also causing concern. In this situation, we appeal to our listeners to get fully vaccinated at the earliest and also help others get vaccinated. Please follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and State Helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news in detail. The Centre has formed a committee to look into the withdrawal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act, ASPA, in Nagaland. The move comes after representatives of the Nagaland government held a meeting with the Union Home Minister Amit Shah in Delhi on Thursday. The panel will submit its report in 45 days. Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India, Vivek Joshi, will head the 5-member committee. An additional secretary in the Union Home Ministry, Piyush Goyal, will be its member secretary. The Chief Secretary and Director General of Police of Nagaland and the DGP of Assam Rifles will be the other members of the committee. The centre formed a high-level committee 3 weeks after 6 civilians were killed in an army ambush on December 4 and 8 more in violence triggered by an incident in Nagaland's Mon district. The Indian Army inquiry team will visit the Oting December 4 incident site on Wednesday and will also be present at Dizit police station in Mon district on the same day. Defence PRO Kohima in a press release stated that the inquiry team has also solicited from the public at large any primary information not forwarded or not from secondary source pertaining to the incident. It said that any person having such information and desirous of deposing before the inquiry team is requested to do so at Dizit police station. Any original information, photo or video related to the incident may also be shared with the inquiry team through SMS or WhatsApp at 6033924571. The information may also be shared in person to the inquiry team at Dinjan military station in Assam. The release also informed that the original documents or audio-visual recording will be collected from the source following due legal procedure. Children in the age group of 15 to 18 years will be able to register on the GoWin app from January 1st. GoWin platform chief Dr. R.S. Sharma said an additional 10th IT card for registration has been added as the student IT card because some might not have Aadhaar or other identity cards. Dr. Sharma said during the registration process, it will also ask whether any comorbidities or not is present, and if yes, then need to show the comorbidities certificate from the registered doctor at a vaccination center to get the jabs. Dr. Sharma said if someone is above 60 years of age and has taken both doses and the gap between the second dose and the day of registering is more than 9 months, then a person is eligible. Niti Aayog today released the 4th edition of the Healthy States Progressive India report ranking states' performance for the year 2019-20. Among the larger states, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Telangana emerged among the best 3 in terms of overall performance. Among the smaller states, Mizoram emerged as the best performer in overall performance as well as incremental performance, while among union territories, Delhi and Jammu and Kashmir ranked among the bottom UTs in terms of overall performance but emerged as the leading performer in terms of incremental performance. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. The Home Ministry has issued orders to all chief secretaries in the states and union territories, stressing the need for greater foresight, data analysis, dynamic decision-making, and strict and prompt containment actions at the local and district levels in view of the current COVID situation. Home Secretary Ajay Palla has written to all chief secretaries of states. Mr. Palla has urged the state governments to strictly enforce the norms of COVID-appropriate behavior. AIR correspondent reports that the national directives for COVID-19 management to continue to be strictly followed throughout the country till 31st January next year. Over 141 crore 73 lakh vaccine doses have been administered so far on the nationwide vaccination drive. India's active caseload currently stands at 75,841. Active cases account for less than 1% of the total cases and are currently at 0.22%. The recovery rate is currently at 98.40%, which is the highest since March last year. Over 7,141 recoveries in the last 24 hours have taken the total recoveries to more than 3 crore 42 lakh. A total of 6,531 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. Over 67 crore 29 lakh total tests have been conducted so far. 578 cases of Omicron have been reported in the country so far. Out of the total Omicron cases, Delhi has reported highest number of 142 cases, followed by Maharashtra 141 and Kerala 57 cases. Union Health Ministry said till now 151 people have recovered from the infection. Out of 219 COVID-19 tests results received, 10 new positive cases from Dimapur were detected in the state today, taking the total caseload to 32,184 so far. The sample positivity rate today was 4.57%. With 5 persons recovering from the infection, the total number of recoveries now stands at 30,331. With no deaths reported today, the death toll stands at 686. There are 82 active cases in the state presently, and 2 are admitted in COVID hospital, while 71 are under home isolation. A Myanmar court has postponed verdicts in 2 cases against the ousted civilian leader Aung San Suu Kyi till January 10th. The court was expected to give verdict on 2 cases relating to unlawful procurement of walkie-talkies on Monday. No reason was given for the postponement of the verdict. This is the second postponement of the verdict after December 20, when it was scheduled for an announcement. Earlier this month, the court had sentenced Aung San Suu Kyi to 4 years imprisonment on charges of incitement and preaching of COVID-19 laws. However, it was later reduced to 2 years. She has been serving the imprisonment under house arrest at an undisclosed location where she has been put after being deposed in February when the military government took over. Former State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi faces a long prison term if convicted of multiple charges framed against her by the military government. Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal yesterday met an expert group of agripreneurs and academicians to explore the possibility of agricultural-driven growth, especially for the farming community of the Northeast. The minister has requested the expert group to prepare a comprehensive report on the feasibility of organic and natural farming. The report will be prepared at the aegis of the Assam Agriculture University. During the meeting, Sonowal said that we must learn from our roots and adopt modern techniques so that we can achieve sustainable development. And now, 20 news, here are the main points again. Committee to look into withdrawal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act from Nagaland to submit a report in 45 days. Indian Army inquiry team to visit Oting December 4 incident site on Wednesday. Centre says children can register for COVID vaccine from 1st January to 2022 on GoWin. And Niti Aayog releases 4th edition of the Healthy States Progressive India report. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.